Ever heard a voice so deep, so powerful, it gives you goosebumps? Sonorous. When a voice becomes too loud. This was Ethan. He had a sonorous voice. Deep, rich, powerful. People noticed his voice before they noticed him. It didn't just fill a room, it occupied it, like a drumbeat in a library. In the cafe, his laughter rolled across the tables. His words landed like thunder. When he walked in, his greeting alone shook the calm air. Cups paused halfway to lips. Nearby
everyone.
conversations fell quiet. Ethan never meant harm.
That will never work.
I'm Ethan. I never meant harm. That's just how I talk.
And it was true. His voice was naturally rich. But slowly, without realizing it, his volume had become something else. Ethan didn't just speak loudly, he spoke over people. He interrupted. He rushed to answer before the question even landed. Every conversation became a competition. His every opinion had to win. When others disagreed, he turned harsh, cranky, and quick-tempered. People weren't just hearing him, they were enduring him. One afternoon, Ethan sat at his usual table, speaking and laughing in his typical style. But this time, something felt different. At the next table, a little girl covered her ears. Her mother gave him a tired glance, and across from him, his own friend had stopped talking, just staring into his coffee. For the first time, Ethan heard something louder than his own voice: silence. He heard himself through the silence of others, and he understood, with a clarity that stung. His voice hadn't just filled the room, it had taken all the air out of it. That night, his friend sent him a message. Your voice was never the problem. How you use it, that's the problem. Ethan read it again, and again. He realized he'd been using his voice to stand over people instead of standing with them. He felt the weight of that. Embarrassed. Quiet. The next day, he went back to the cafe. His voice was still deep, still rich, still sonorous, but something had changed. He spoke slower now. He paused. He let people finish their sentences. When anger rose in him, he softened before he spoke, instead of after. He learned that gentleness isn't weakness, that restraint isn't a loss of power. True strength was never about how loud you can speak. It's about how much silence you're willing to honor.
True strength is not measured by the volume of your voice, but by the depth of your silence and sincerity. For gentleness is never weakness.
And now, Ethan made people feel safe enough to speak in his presence again. The cafe filled with talk and laughter, his and everyone else's. He'd traded volume for warmth and friendliness. That turned out to be exactly what people had wanted from him all along.
It is so good to see you.
Meaning of Sonorous. Sonorous means a deep, rich, full, and pleasantly resonant sound, often impressive and powerful. Pronunciation of Sonorous.
Sonorous. Sonorous. Sonorous.
Examples of sonorous.
Sonorous waterfall. Sonorous waterfall that can be heard from a considerable distance.
This music would sound far more ample and sonorous when played indoors.
The silence of the whole valley was broken by the big bell of the village church. This specific alloy is highly sonorous, making it perfect for casting bells.
The hall was fully silent. The motivational speaker was addressing the audience in her sonorous voice that filled the room.
The future is not something we wait for. It is something we create. Every choice you make today shapes the world of tomorrow.
Synonyms of sonorous. Antonyms of sonorous. Please like, share, and subscribe Word Voyage for learning more word stories in a fun way. Also, write your sentences and give your feedback in the comments.